going to start with the Garudasana or the eagle pose. For that, you bring your arms on the shoulder level wide, shift your body weight onto the left leg and bring the right leg over the top and keep the left knee also a little bit bent, and see if you can wrap your toes around the leg. Okay. Come back slowly, come out of the posture. So you would see that sometimes in Garudasana becomes too many things, like you have to balance, you have to really try and put your legs around, and at the same time later on when your arms comes around it becomes a bit more complicated. So I use a technique, hands-on techniques, which is a bit unconventional, but for that I would ask you to lie down on the back. Very good. Now first we are only going to work with the legs. So bend your leg a little bit towards you and keep the leg pointed out. The other leg goes overlap it. Okay. Now when you can't put the toe round, what I do is I put my hand under it, and I basically, you push your foot against my hand and I slowly bring it behind, and you can see it's very easily allow your leg to come around. Okay. Now once you worked on that, I would suggest you first bring your knees towards your chest and then push your leg against my hand like you're standing on the floor, because that will allow you to wrap this leg even further around it. Push it, you can push it against my hand, no problem. Very good. Even this one, and then let go slowly. Let's do the same thing in the other side. This way your body really understands how the movement is working, so you don't have to do too much work together. I put my hand under it and then comes very easily around. Again, first you bring it towards your chest and then push it against my hand, push it really hard, this one as well. Very good. And leave the legs as it is. Now let's work with the hands while you're keeping the legs like this. It's very good for your core as well. So put your hands around. Very good. So for that, the upper arm, whichever arm you bring on the top, try and pull it a little bit away from you, and then you wrap your hand around, and you see you can reach it even much better. Your hand almost comes into Namaste position. Okay. So once you have done that, let's change the hand position once again. Leave the legs as it is. Let's change the hand position. So if this one is up, you bring it a little bit further away from you. I'm doing little exaggeration so that you understand the movement, and then try and hold the hands together and see if you can bring them in the same. If you can't, you basically hold the thumb with your hand here, okay, and then you basically, if you want, you can stretch it over your head to give a more movement to the muscles at the scapula or the shoulder blade area, and then you bring it back down, and this should actually give you even more closer clasping your hands together. Okay. So come out of the posture. Let's try the same thing in standing. Because now while you were doing this in lying down position, now your body kind of understands how the movement goes, so you have a better coordination. So I would hold your one hand on the side, you bend your knee, wrap your leg around. So this knee need to bend, that's way you can have a better grip around your leg. So move your toe behind it, keep going. So you go a little bit even lower, see if you can bring your toe even further around. Very good. And then once you've done that and you feel okay with the balance, I would ask you to wrap your arms around. Very good. Keep going. First grasp, exactly. Then give a little stretch upwards, and then bring it slowly down in front of you. Bring it further down, further down, further down, further down, further down, further down. Very good. Now see if you can grip it a little bit better with your hands together, almost like a Namaste. Yep. Come out of the posture slowly. Let's do the other side. So whichever side the leg which is stays on the ground, bend that a little bit, will give you much better grip, overlap of the knee. Okay. So let's do the other side. Very good. Wonderful. Now exactly. All right, come out of the posture. So in Garudasana, though it's in a standing posture, but the hand-on adjustment is in lying down. That way you're much safer. At the same time, you can feel how your legs actually, how flexible they are. You don't have to make them tight, because when you're standing and trying to balance at the same time, the hole gets too tight, and it's much easier to do it in lying down position.
Thank you.
Okay?
Yeah.
Enjoy your Garudasana.
Thank you.